If you've been watching me, you probably know about the insane amount of Lost FNaF fan games. However, the FNaF Lost Media iceberg goes way beyond FNaF fan games. As crazy as this may sound, FNaF is possibly most well known for its songs, with there being many with hundreds of millions of views. You would be hard pressed to find someone who's never heard a FNaF song before. However, making music obviously requires a lot more experience than other forms of FNaF fan content, but there is still tens of thousands of FNaF songs out there, and with a number that high, there is bound to be a lot of lost FNaF songs. And in this video, I'll be going over the many lost FNaF songs that are known to have been up at one point. I usually save shoutouts for the credits, but this video would not have been made if it weren't for Kara, who sent me a list of currently and formerly lost FNaF songs. The list was made in collaboration with Wyoming, Existing Call, Mysterica, and Fireheart223. The vast majority of FNaF songs that are covered in this video were on that list, so massive thanks to everyone who made it. How this is going to go is that I'll be going over each artist and list every FNaF song they made. I'll be doing this in order of how many lost FNaF songs they made. We'll be starting off with ones who have no currently lost FNaF songs, but the more we go down, their catalogue will become more mysterious. Unlike lost FNaF fan games, I can only talk about lost FNaF songs that have actually been reported as lost. And with there being so few people interested in FNaF Lost Media before 2024, most completely lost FNaF songs have no proof of their existence. Therefore, a large portion of the songs I cover in this video aren't lost anymore. However, there is still going to be a lot of lost FNaF songs to go over, and it should still make for an interesting topic, as you've probably never heard of most of these songs. Before we begin, I would like to make a disclaimer: just because a song was deleted or made unlisted doesn't mean it was ever actually lost. For example, all of Moose of Discord's FNaF songs were deleted for about 5 years. However, these songs were never lost since they were already archived before their removal. People who claim that songs were lost just jump to conclusions because the original uploads were gone. I would also like to mention that there is an extended version of this video on Patreon that is 8 minutes longer and has no ads. You can watch it by either subscribing to me on Patreon for $3, which will also allow you to watch videos 4 weeks before they premiere on YouTube. However, if you stop subscribing, you won't be able to watch the video anymore, which is why alternatively you can buy the video for $4 as a one-time payment. With all that said, let's begin. Coda. Coda is a popular SFM animator best known for his Bending Ink Machine and Baldi's Basics music videos. He's also known for his remixes of Five Nights at Freddy's and It's Been So Long. He did make one original FNaF song, The Truth, which featured vocals from CG5. It was a FNaF VR song released on the 7th of June 2019. It also had a music video animated by Coda. In around 2021, the song was made unlisted for unknown reasons. Once again, with it being 2021, the song was never reported as lost, so don't know if it ever was lost. If it was though, it was only partially lost, as Vapor the Gamer reacted to the song before it was made unlisted. The thought of a release song with CG5 in it becoming lost media is certainly a crazy thought. You can listen to the song through its unlisted link and re-uploads on YouTube. Dehooster. Dehooster is a popular musician known for his FNaF songs. He is best known for being the producer for most of Dorko's FNaF songs. A lot of his songs were released on Rooster Time and J Cinema's channels, which usually had an animated music video accompanying it. In early 2020, his glitch trap song, One Chance, was uploaded onto Rooster Time's YouTube channel. The music video was barely animated this time though and was more of just a lyric video. The music video was animated by Coda. Not too long after its release, the song was made unlisted, which caused it to become probably the most obscure Dehooster song. It's unknown if the song was ever actually considered lost media, but it was certainly very difficult to listen to for a long time. For some reason, it was made public again on the 15th of March 2025. There was never any explanation given as to why it was brought back or why it was removed in the first place. According to the comments, there were plans for there to be a full-on animated music video of One Chance, but I couldn't find any proof to back this up. Nixon. You all know Nixon for being the creator of the critically acclaimed Joy of Creation games. Before he made that though, he was known for his SFMs, and during the SFM era, he released a few FNaF songs in 2015. None of them had vocals. He went under the alias Niliax when he published music. He made a lot of remixes of FNaF songs by Living Tombstone. He made 4 of Five Nights at Freddy's, 3 of It's Been So Long, and 1 of Dying of Fire. He released some original compositions as well. One was called Insomnia, which samples lines from his SFM series Bonzi Bonnie.
Well, hello there. Bonzi here. As we met, I believe you're expecting.
He also made a dubstep instrumental simply titled Five Nights at Freddy's 3, which sampled voice lines from FNaF 3. He also made the Pimps theme, which remixed the Thomas the Tank Engine theme as a reference to fellow SFM animator Dr. Dash, who formerly had a Thomas the Tank Engine OC. This was used in quite a few SFMs in 2015. And lastly, there's Free, which was released on the 20th of April 2015. Nixon made a couple of other songs that had nothing to do with FNaF. All of these songs were made unlisted at an unknown date. All the way until 2018, Nixon would regularly make his videos unlisted due to him not being proud of his old work anymore. Most of his videos from 2015 and earlier are unlisted and some of them are lost. It's unknown if he made any other songs that are currently lost, but all the ones that we know of were re-uploaded. I don't know if any of Nixon's songs were ever actually lost, but who knows. Misha Florian. If you were around during 2016, you've definitely heard of Misha Florian, also known as just Misha. He is best known for his critically panned Pokemon Go song, which is one of the most disliked songs on all of YouTube. Misha made songs based on other video games too though, and one of them was actually Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator. The song is called We Will Catch You, released on the 30th of April 2018. There was later a remix made on the 13th of October 2018. Misha is actually still around and makes original music. Most of his songs he made as a kid were actually composed by his older brother, and when he started making music by himself, he unlisted a lot of his older songs, We Will Catch You being one of them. Surprisingly, no re-uploads of the songs appear to exist on YouTube, so I've linked the song in the description if you're interested in listening to it as well as the remix. CK9C. CK9C, also known as Chaotic K9, is someone who does not need an introduction. You already know who this guy is. Chaotic K9 has seemingly mostly moved on from FNaF songs and makes original music now, as well as being way more active on Twitch. The last FNaF song he released, and perhaps the last one he'll ever make, was a Dislocation song called It's Not Over, released on the 6th of November 2021. Since then, he began working on 3 other FNaF songs. He teased them, but he never released them. On the 17th of December 2021, the day Security Breach was released, Chaotic K9 uploaded a 47-second snippet of a Security Breach song that he was working on. However, we heard nothing about the song since then, and with the decline of Security Breach's popularity, it was most likely cancelled. On the 2nd of December 2022, he released a teaser for a sequel to his most popular song, You Can't Hide, titled You Can't Hide 2. It featured what was presumably the chorus for the song. In the teaser, he stated that the song would only be made if 300 Chaotic K9 plushies got sold within 2 months, which would be enough to fund the music production and video. The goal was not reached, and we've heard nothing about the song since. And lastly, on the 13th of June 2025, he released a teaser for a remix of his debut FNaF song, Run Run. It would have been accompanied by a Minecraft music video. This was a late celebration of the song's 10th anniversary. There was also a YouTube short which featured a 60-second snippet of the remix. We've once again heard nothing about it since. Given how long it's been since the first 2 songs were announced, they probably won't ever come out. The Run Run remix is more plausible since that was more recent than the others. However, it is important to note that all of these songs could have very well never been finished, both vocal and instrumental wise. So whether or not any of these songs are actually lost is debatable, as we may have heard everything that was ever made for them. Purple Rosalind. Purple Rosalyn is a former musician who mostly did covers of MLP and FNaF songs. She was a vocalist on groundbreaking song Chica, released on the 20th of March 2015. She was working on an original FNaF 2 song called Part of the Game. A teaser was posted on the 18th of February 2015. The song was cancelled sometime after the teaser was posted. It's unknown if any more of it was recorded. During her time in the community, she was involved in a lot of drama and would frequently take breaks from the internet. Then in around 2020, she deleted her YouTube channel. Due to how popular she was back in the day, most of her songs were never lost and were re-uploaded before her channel was deleted. However, by the time her channel was deleted, her following was kinda dead, so it took a while for some of them to be archived. A teaser for Part of the Game was found on the 26th of March 2021 by a channel that has since been abandoned, but it specialised in archiving MLP songs. Jupiter Maroon. Jupiter Maroon is a former musician best known for their remix of a Living Tombstone's Five Nights at Freddy's song, released in September 2014. They also made 2 original FNaF songs, both of which were just instrumentals. One was a FNaF 3 song called Afraid of a Trap, released on the 28th of March 2015. The other was Hiding in the Dead End, released on the 19th of April 2015. In 2024, Jupiter Maroon deleted all of their videos. Ironically, shortly after asking people if they wanted to see a compilation of unreleased songs that they made. Their FNaF 1 song remix was never lost, but their other 2 songs were a lot less well known and took longer to resurface. Eventually they were archived on Hoboon. Microdragon. Microdragon is a musician who made the FNaF song Accidents Happen featuring Gazar and Subject Illuminati. The song was released on the 3rd of December 2020. It was deleted shortly after being uploaded, however it can still be listened to thanks to a collab map that Star S2FM made, which showed the whole song. However, the music video remains lost to this day. It is speculated that Microdragon might have actually been an alt account of 5AG3, who made a lot of FNaF songs. This is because one of their FNaF songs, Dug Up Memories, ended up on Microdragon's topic page, but this hasn't been confirmed. Deathmatch. Deathmatch is a musician who makes songs about video games. He made 3 FNaF songs. One was simply called Five Nights at Freddy's Rap, which was released on the 8th of June 2015. It had a semi-live action music video similar to JT Music's first 3 FNaF songs. The other was a Dislocation rap released on the 7th of June 2016, and lastly there was Counter 6, released on the 26th of December 2017. This song was deleted at an unknown date for unknown reasons, however it wasn't removed from streaming services. The music video was never archived and remains lost. Hala CG. Hala CG is a musician known for her songs about various animes. She also made a few songs based on video games such as Bendy the Ink Machine and Among Us. She also made 8 FNaF songs, all of which were made unlisted at an unknown date. This was apparently due to Hala CG deeming them as low quality, and they were some of her earliest songs to gain attention, and many of them have faded into obscurity. Some are a lot more well known than others, so some of them might have genuinely been lost for a bit. Her most well-known FNaF song by far is the FNaF 4 song A Child Like You, released on the 26th of May 2017.
Freddy's coming, fighting in the light, frantic now, making up for lost time. Why me, what you wanna do? I'm just a child like you.
There was a Minecraft music video made for the song by Mid-Mations, and it is best known for being remixed by CG5 and Kyle Allen Music. There was also a remaster of the song released on the 19th of February 2019. Her first FNaF song was Watching Me, released on the 10th of April 2017.
Because I know that you're watching, I don't need to see.
She made 2 Dislocation songs. One is Defects, released on the 11th of April 2017.
You're defective, I'm trying to correct.
This also got a remaster, which was released on the 26th of August 2017.
You're defective, I'm trying to correct.
The other song was Defaced, released on the 29th of April 2017.
It's not a fault that you are doomed. We didn't let you into these rooms.
She also made 2 Pizza Sim songs. One was Burning, released on the 19th of February 2018.
Burning, burning, flooding corridors, churning, you won't come back no more. This time there are no rules and none of common laws. Learning that you
The other was Can't Get Away, released on the 24th of March 2018.
But a fight tonight. Yeah, I'm wide awake with the lights. This ain't right. I can't get away. I've tried to hide. What more can they take? There's no more time. I can't get away.
I couldn't find any re-uploads of Watching Me, Deface, or the original Defects, so I've linked the songs in the description. Eniko. Eniko, also known as Enna, is a YouTuber who makes videos in English and French. Her current YouTube channel only has 43 subscribers, but she has an older channel that has since been abandoned with over 1,000. Enna made a lot of song covers. One was a cover of the FNaF song Open Up by Muse of Discord. She made at least one original song, that being a Sis Location song called To The End, released on the 29th of October 2017. There doesn't appear to be any re-uploads of the song, so I've linked it in the description. It's possible that there's more lost FNaF songs or covers by Eniko, as it seems that most of the videos on our old channel were made unlisted and are probably lost. But To The End is the only unlisted FNaF song that I could find from her. Anton Perk. Anton Perk, formerly known as Kevinok, is a former musician who recorded songs in Russian. He has over 2,000 subscribers, but his channel has been completely abandoned. All of the videos are made privated or unlisted. He mostly did Russian covers of FNaF songs such as Sweet Dreams by Aviators and I'll Find You by Griffinilla. He made at least one original FNaF song, which is a Springtrap song called Behind You, released on the 30th of September 2015. In 2021, all of his songs were removed, and I'm sure many are now lost. Behind You was only partially lost because there was an animated music video collab planned but got cancelled. A 21-second snippet of the song from the teaser for the collab was available, but the original video and the full song were lost. The song was found by Wyoming. The original upload for Behind You has since been found to have actually been unlisted and can still be viewed today. Astilde. Astilde is a musician who makes a lot of FNaF songs. They're best known for their Sis Location song All Alone, released on the 20th of August 2016. They're actually still making FNaF songs to this day, with their most recent song being Nothing But a Pawn, released on the 14th of September 2025. Most of their FNaF songs are still publicly available, but there is one that was deleted and was lost media before being found by Wyoming. That being Not The End, a Sis Location song that is believed to have came out before the game. It featured vocals from Cat Foxes, and just listen to the vocals.
Make a robotic now, my room. Standing in your hallway hard, they zoom. And the people will say, what's that? Mushroom. How can I survive this? Come and join us.
It seems obvious that the song was deleted because of how bad the vocals are, but that's probably not the case. Cat Foxes was actually featured on surprisingly a lot of FNaF songs. I have no idea why, it's not like they were a good vocalist. Nonetheless though, this song is still available today. The Puppeteer. The Puppeteer, formerly known as DJ Blade, used to make remixes. He made 3 remixes of the Five Nights at Freddy's song by Living Tombstone in the original composition. One was FNaF Dance, released on the 26th of July 2015. Another was FNaF Sis Location Remix, released on the 1st of July 2017. And lastly, there's FNaF 7 Dance, released on the 20th of June 2019. The first 2 songs remain up, but FNaF 7 Dance was removed from YouTube and SoundCloud on an unknown date for unknown reasons. It was eventually re-uploaded though and can be heard today. I must warn you though, if you plan on viewing the Puppeteer's channel, he now makes AI music. Green Monkey. Green Monkey is a former musician who made many songs about Ben the Ink Machine. He also made 2 FNaF songs. One was Aggressive Nights, released on the 4th of October 2016, which featured vocals from Cat Foxes and the Dark Reindeer. This song is still available. However, his other song was deleted for unknown reasons in 2018, that being a FNaF 4 song called Can't Stand It Anymore, released on the 9th of November 2016, which also featured vocals from Cat Foxes. This song has since been re-uploaded though. Victor Kurtash. Victor Kurtash, also known as Libidos, has a YouTube channel with 24,000 subscribers, but no content, meaning that they have a lot of deleted and likely lost media to their name. One thing that we do know about them is that they made a FNaF 3 song in Spanish, called Perdidos en la Oscuridad, which translates to Lost in the Darkness. The song was uploaded onto Purple Venom's channel alongside a music video. For unknown reasons, the video was made unlisted. The original upload from Victor Kurtash was deleted and is now lost. Once again, the unlisted link will be in the description since there is no re-uploads of the song anywhere on YouTube. Sib. Sib is a YouTuber who made live action comedy skits in the mid to late 2010s. Interestingly, he might have actually made the first FNaF 3 song. He released a song titled Five Nights at Freddy's 3 on the 1st of February 2015. It was a parody of Titanium by David Guetta. It was a satire on how FNaF is not scary and that people just play it for the views. It also has a semi-live action music video. The song was deleted at an unknown date for unknown reasons. It has since been found by Mysterica. Yuda the Fox. Yuda the Fox, formerly known as Foxy VA, is a YouTuber who makes fan dubs of fan comics, many of which were FNaF fan dubs. They made 2 FNaF songs. One is a Sister Location song called We're the Fun Times, featuring New York Rose, released on the 12th of July 2019, which is still up. The other FNaF song is a Foxy song called Foxy's Grave, released on the 13th of November 2019, which for some reason was deleted from YouTube and SoundCloud, however it has been re-uploaded. Makazi the Hyena. Makazi the Hyena is a former musician who mostly made original songs, but they did make some nerdcore songs, such as an MLP song called The Creature of the Night. They also made a FNaF song called The Ballad of Foxy. It was released on the 15th of November 2014, possibly making it the first Foxy song. The song was deleted at an unknown date for unknown reasons. It has since been found by Mysterica. Archvile Manica. Archvile Manica is a musician who makes instrumentals, most of which claim to be original. He made one FNaF song simply titled FNaF Song Instrumental, which was released on the 2nd of February 2021. A lot of his songs reused unreleased songs or demos from DA Games and tried passing them off as original. He wasn't the only person to do this. Arch actually copyrighted these songs that he did not have the right to do so, and had a habit of copyright striking those who used the songs. Will Ryan actually addressed this himself once and did not like what people were doing with his unreleased music. Most of Arch's videos have been deleted. This includes his FNaF song. Will Ryan confirmed that he had nothing to do with the removal of his videos. His FNaF song was found by Wyoming. Noelle Division. Noelle Division, formerly known as Leark, is a musician who makes original music. She also made the FNaF fan game Fazbear's Fright: The New Location. She made one FNaF song, a Peter Sim song called Lost. Yeah, what a name. It was released on the 26th of March 2018. Also, the melody sounds eerily similar to Labyrinth by CG5.
Although it's closer to the end, I know I haven't won. Order supplies and advertise. Wait, I hear voices on every side.
At an unknown date, Noelle deleted all of her songs that were released in 2018 or earlier, Lost being one of them. It was found by Fireheart223 on the 11th of November 2025. However, the music video that accompanied the song remains lost. Noelle Division actually commented on a re-upload of the song and allowed it to remain up, but does not want people re-uploading any of her old songs. Rissy. Rissy was formerly the producer for Beatrice's songs during 2015. He worked on Bubble Blue, Game Over, FNaF 4 Song, and others. In fact, they were part of a duo called Mia Rissy. He mostly makes animations and Russian dubs and covers, though he did release 2 original FNaF songs. One was a FNaF 3 song called The Hunt, released on the 14th of June 2015. The other was a Sister Location song called Suicide Didn't Work, featuring Cheshire. It was released on the 25th of October 2016. Both songs are still available, however the instrumental and vocal stems for Suicide Didn't Work were released publicly alongside the song's release, but they were removed at an unknown date for unknown reasons, rendering them as lost before they were found by Wyoming. Say Maxwell. Say Maxwell is a popular musician known for his remixes and Russian covers of nerdcore songs. He also made a lot of original songs, many of which are FNaF songs. Very much like Rissy, none of his FNaF songs were ever lost, but the vocal stems and instrumentals for one of his songs were lost for a while. That being his Sister Location song that he made with Beatrice called Welcome to the Sister Location, which was released on the 31st of October 2016. For an unknown reason, the instrumental and vocal stems were deleted at an unknown date. The instrumental was found by Wyoming, and the vocal stems were found by Mysterica. Cryfuse. Cryfuse is a musician known for the very popular FNaF song Afton Family. He has made a lot of other songs about video games too, many are about FNaF. One of those songs was a Security Breach song called Roxy Raceway After Dark, which was released on the 28th of March 2022. Cryfuse deleted it a few months after being uploaded. The reason why is because the song is literally about someone wanting to bang Roxanne Wolf. I'm not even exaggerating when I say that, just listen to the lyrics.
Says her tanks on empty and how she wants to fill it up with me and look steadily and whispers still. Under the hood, down the trunk, her tank sipping gasoline on the pump. She giving me a wide range when she's getting oil change. Bitch, going up and down, got me feeling drunk.
I'm guessing he looked back on it and realized that he went too far with it. The song was eventually found, however the music video is still lost. I actually saw the original upload before it got deleted, but I don't remember the music video at all, so it probably wasn't anything shocking. CEP. CEP, formerly known as Goo Games, is a musician who makes original songs and remixes based on video games. Most of their FNaF songs are remixes of DA Games songs. In their original songs, they seem to use some sort of robot voice, but they never stated what software they use. They made two original FNaF songs. One is a Springtrap song called Find and Burn Alive, released on the 31st of October 2023, which is still available in its original form. However, their other FNaF song, Live Robots, was deleted. It's unknown when the song was released, but was either 2018 or later due to having the UCN office in its music video. It was deleted sometime in 2020, but was found by Wyoming. Villarance. Villarance, formerly known as Den Ice, is another obscure musician who seems to have had more songs on their channel, but most are gone. Their remaining videos are covers of DA Games songs, and one original song called Dark Words released on the 8th of June 2023. Their songs were noticeably inspired by the work of DA Games. They appear to record in English and Russian. They made one FNaF song simply titled FNaF AR Instrumental, which had no vocals. It was released on the 26th of December 2019. The song was deleted but was once again found by Wyoming. It's unknown if there are any other FNaF songs that Villarance made. Sephi. Sephi is a former composer who has a lot of lost media to their name since they deleted most of their videos with only 12 remaining. They made compositions about horror media and some completely original songs. They made at least 3 FNaF songs. The first one was the Puppets theme released on the 28th of November 2014. Another was a Purple Guys theme released on the 8th of January 2015. And lastly, their most well-known song was a FNaF 3 song called The Creation of Abomination, which was released on the 7th of March 2015. You might remember this song for being one of the many FNaF songs sampled in Dan Klein's Five Nights at Freddy's Mega Mashup from the 20th of July 2015. In July 2021, most of Sephi's videos were deleted. That included all of the FNaF songs they made. The songs were found by Wyoming, however the Creation of Abomination was never lost as it was archived before it was deleted. Hazy. Hazy, formerly known as Sight Unseen, is a former musician who made a lot of MLP songs, both original and covers. She actually made MLP music all the way up until 2023. She made 3 FNaF songs. One was a FNaF 2 song called Phone Call, released on the 25th of December 2014.
I'm feeling helpless now as the lights flicker out. I see them all, time's running out.
Another was a FNaF 3 song called Trap, released on the 23rd of March 2015. And lastly, there was a FNaF 4 song called Paradise, released on the 11th of December 2015. While most of her songs are still public, these were deleted on an unknown date for unknown reasons. Possibly due to the fact that these aren't MLP songs and she was maybe just doing what every other brony musician was doing at the time. Her FNaF songs were found by Wyoming and Mysterica. Rocket's Music. Rocket's Music, formerly known as Rocket Gaming, are a popular music duo who make songs about horror games such as FNaF and Rainbow Friends. They are best known for their T-Jock song Memory, released on the 26th of July 2017. This is yet another case of a well-known FNaF song's instrumental and vocal stems being deleted. This time though, there's not one, but 2 Rocket Music FNaF songs where this happened. Those 2 were the songs that made Rocket Music famous within the FNaF community. They released 2 Sizzle Location songs in May 2016 following the trailer's release. She Knows and Wicked Sister. The latter featured vocals from Miss EXP. The instrumentals were released alongside the songs but were deleted on an unknown date for unknown reasons. I'm not sure if the Wicked Sister instrumental was ever lost, since there is a video that used the whole thing in an AMV of various animes made by Captain Fancy. The video was published on the 24th of May 2018, meaning that the instrumental was probably still available at that point. However, the video that had the instrumental is debatably still lost, but was probably the exact same as a music video seen in the original upload. The instrumental for She Knows was found by Wyoming on the 20th of February 2025. Interestingly, this instrumental upload hosted a contest for who can do the best cover of the song. I don't know if anyone actually won though. Petr Kucherov. Petr Kucherov, formerly known as Visky, is a musician who makes original music, but used to have an older channel where they made Russian covers and remixes of nerdcore songs. Many were FNaF songs by artists such as Living Tombstone, DA Games, Mando Pony and Say Maxwell. Like many early FNaF musicians, Petr Kucherov made MLP fan songs before moving on to FNaF songs. They made a FNaF 3 song called This Terrible Place featuring Scarvel. It was released on the 6th of April 2015. It's an instrumental song with no vocals, but a bit of speaking dialogue in English. At some point, Petr Kucherov deleted their channel and moved to their current channel, likely because he wanted to start fresh with original music. The Club Ortiz. The Club Ortiz is a film critic whose biggest following is on Twitter and Letterboxd. He has a YouTube channel with over 100 subscribers, but there is no content available. Strangely, the only video that's been archived from his YouTube channel is a FNaF song. This is another one of those FNaF songs that is just an instrumental and has no vocals. The song is called One More Night, released on the 22nd of August 2018. There is no information on the song or any of his deleted videos, but seemingly the only FNaF song he made was found by Wyoming. Bandy Panties. Bandy Panties is another channel that deleted all their videos. They have 400 subscribers and apparently deleted all their videos in 2021. It is known that they made one comedy FNaF song called Just Wanna Hump, released on the 19th of November 2018. As the title would suggest, the song is rather explicit. It has a lot of jokes about rape and it is implied that the animatronics do that to the night god in the music video. I don't know what the reception of this video was, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was negative. I don't know if this was a one-off or if the whole channel posted content like this, but the names of their lost videos are certainly suspicious. I'm guessing that Bandy Panties is embarrassed by the content of their channel, which is why they delete all their videos. Stargatory. Not much is known about Stargatory. They had a website that was created at an unknown date that appears to have been abandoned. It mentions that they released a FNaF song called Tycoon Takeover. It's unknown when the song was released, nor the channel it was released on, although the song was found by JG on the 4th of January 2025, which also had an animated music video. The song was about pizza sim, meaning it was probably released in 2018 or later. Stargatory mentioned on their website that they were working on 4 other FNaF songs. 2 assist location songs, Don't Panic and Escape the Surface. There was another FNaF song being worked on called Ghost Lost in Ambience and an unnamed Purple Guy song. It's possible that these songs could have been completed and released and that the website was just never updated, but there isn't any evidence to prove that other FNaF songs by Stargatory were finished. Fire Phoenix. Almost nothing is known about Fire Phoenix. Supposedly they later went by Awawa. The channel with 200 subscribers has been completely abandoned. The only thing we know about them is that they made a FNaF 4 song called Sorry, released on the 19th of August 2015, which featured vocals from Restpol. There was also a Russian version, which actually featured Petr Kucherov as a vocalist, released on the 10th of October 2015.
Sorry for all the troubles. Sorry for all the days. Прости за все проблемы. Прости за все эти дни.
By the sounds of it, the song is supposed to be about the Big Brother. The song was deleted at an unknown date for unknown reasons, but has since been archived. This is another instance where the artist may have made more music, potentially FNaF related, but all proof of its existence is gone. Meatrice. Meatrice is a popular musician who makes songs about video games. She has made many FNaF songs, most notably Game Over, released on the 21st of February 2015. A lot of her older work from 2015 was uploaded onto Rissy's channel. None of her songs were ever lost as far as my knowledge goes. But do you know what was lost though? The vocal stems about the instrumental of 2 of her songs. One of those songs is actually Game Over. Yes, the vocal stems for this song were lost. The other song was this location song Lamit, featuring Say Maxwell, released on the 31st of October 2016. Not only were the vocal stems for Lamit removed, but so was the instrumental, and that too was lost. The vocal stems were available on Bandcamp, but sometime in 2019 she removed them for unknown reasons. What's kinda crazy is that these were lost for about 5 years before being found by another channel from the heap. This is likely because people don't typically listen to the instrumentals and vocal stems on their own unless it's for remixes or covers. Groundbreaking. Groundbreaking is one of the most famous musicians in the FNaF community. He was one of the most prolific popular musicians within the community during its early days. However, he stopped making FNaF related music in 2016. He has recently been making remasters of some of his old FNaF songs though. His first original FNaF song was a FNaF 2 song called Back Again, released on the 5th of December 2014. Believe it or not, the following day he released an alternative version of Back Again called It's Me, which had a completely different cover art, that being of Golden Freddy's kill screen in FNaF 1. It's the same song as Back Again, however the vocals are noticeably different, sounding like the vocals for the Bonnie song. This version of the song was privated and is believed to have been lost for over 10 years until being found by Mysterica. This version of the song was most likely privated shortly after its release, given how there's seemingly no mention of this song anywhere until it was found. Rezion. Rezion is a former musician known for 2 FNaF songs, Can You Survive and Revenge. He also made the song Nightmare, which while commonly associated with FNaF, it's not actually a FNaF song. Revenge was made in collaboration with Zombie Wars SMT. The song was released on the 30th of September 2016. It had 2 music videos, one was on Rezion's channel and the other was on Zombies. For unknown reasons, the one on Rezion's channel was privated at an unknown date. Despite how popular this song is, the music video on Rezion's channel was actually lost media. However, it has since been found by Mysterica. Rezion's debut FNaF song was a remix of Trickywee's FNaF 4 song, Painted Faces, released on the 1st of November 2015. After Trickywee saw Rezion's remix, they collaborated on a duet of the song which used the instrumental for Rezion's remix. However, it's unknown if the instrumental ever actually got released to the public. Regardless though, the instrumental without the vocals is not available and is considered lost. Not a Robot. Not a Robot is a former musician who made songs about video games. He is best known for making an instrumental for Tryhard Ninja's popular FNaF song Don't Forget, released on the 27th of March 2020. He made quite a few FNaF songs, most notably is his location song Never Coming Home featuring Christina Rotondo, released on the 18th of May 2019. He uploaded the instrumentals for his FNaF songs in separate videos. However, at some point he deleted all the instrumental uploads. Most of them have since resurfaced, but 2 of them actually remain lost. Both are the instrumentals for his Vocaloid Petersim songs. Going Down in Flames, released on the 8th of December 2017.
My quest for profit is messing with my brain. Animatronic nightmares when I'm awake. If I go bankrupt, I'm going down in flames.
And Built for Hate, released on the 17th of March 2018. Not a Robot is mostly known for Never Coming Home, with the rest of his FNaF songs not doing anywhere near as well, which explains why the instrumentals for 2 of his songs are lost. Kyle Allen Music. Kyle Allen Music is a popular musician known for his FNaF songs and other songs about horror. Despite how well known Kyle Allen Music is, he actually has a fuckload of lost media that still hasn't been recovered to this day. In 2020, Kyle deleted loads of his lesser viewed videos as an experiment to see if his videos would perform better if his upload schedule was less messy. This included the removal of 6 FNaF songs which became lost media. One was a remix of a Living Tombstone's Five Nights at Freddy's song which was released on the 7th of August 2018. This has since been found though. One of them was actually the original upload for his Hell Wanted song Monsters, featuring JT Music, Swiblert and Toru. The song was originally released on the 15th of August 2019. The music video that is still on Kyle's channel was uploaded 3 months later. Most of the original video is a tape floating around and towards the end a glitch trap comes in. This was also re-uploaded. The same goes for his other Help Wanted song Over and Over, which actually had a live action music video released on the 4th of March 2020, 4 months before the music video that's still on his channel. On April Fool's Day 2020, he released 2 joke songs, Bendy Boldy Freddy Party and Springtrap Took My Kids, which featured vocals from Will Ryan of DA Games.
Springtrap took my kids, now I really want my money back, so I have to pay my taxes like all you fox.
Baldy, put
put that ruler away. That's gay. I mean, maybe Bendy likes that shit, okay?
Both have also been re-uploaded, but the HD versions of their music videos are lost. And lastly, we have Freddy's 5th anniversary, which was released on, well, the 5th anniversary of FNaF 1, 8th of August 2019. This song was never lost, however, the music video is still completely lost. There's a lot of currently lost videos from Kyle Allen Music, but I'm obviously only covering his partially lost FNaF songs in this video. Freddie Evans. Freddie Evans, formerly known as Hi-Fi Studios, is a musician who made a lot of FNaF songs, most of which are covers and remixes, but he has made some original songs. One of his songs was for some reason deleted, that being a UCN song called Fall to Zero, featuring Walden's Workshop, released on the 3rd of July 2022. This is the first song in this video that actually hasn't been completely found yet. The instrumental is actually still available, which also contains the song's lyrics. Freddie has a separate channel called Hi-Fi Mental where he uploads his instrumentals. He never took this one down. There is a 30-second snippet of the audio of the song with vocals that is still available, EKT style. The snippet was found by Fireheart223.
No time to play, nowhere to get away. Took your hand, you took the light, can you survive through this night? Raging time cranked up to 20, friends we have got plenty. You're alone, you got no hero, once you fall to zero.
It's so much fun. It's fun for us all. Into your hell we're having.
It's unknown why or when the song was deleted, but it was most likely not seen by many people, which is why it's still partially lost. Just Channel. Just Channel is a musician who makes Russian covers of songs, many of which are FNaF songs. They have made a few original songs in English as well. One of them is a FNaF song called Underground Circus featuring Literally Confused and Walden's Workshop. It was released on the 9th of May 2021. This is another song where the full version is lost, but the instrumental is still up. This time though, there is no surviving recording of the vocals. If you want to get a rough idea on how this song sounded, I'd recommend listening to their Poppy Playtime song, Might Escape. Mackeys182. Mackeys182 is a former musician who made metal covers, many of which were covers of FNaF songs. He also made a lot of original songs. He was a featured vocalist in Ray Music's Into the Pit song The Pit of Time, released on the 1st of March 2025. He made an original FNaF song which only appears to be on SoundCloud. If it was ever uploaded onto YouTube, it has since been deleted. It is a song called The Fourth Closet, which is about the FNaF book with the same name, released on the 5th of August 2020. However though, this is only the instrumental. The full version is lost. There is so little information on this song that the instrumental upload is the only proof of the song's existence. Ghostcore. Ghostcore, formerly known as Yuno Miko, is a musician who mostly makes covers of nerdcore songs. They made one original song which was a Secret the Mimic song called Copy My Mind, released on the 29th of June 2025. 8 days before the song was released, they posted a teaser for an upcoming original Secret the Mimic song, which was going to be called Secret Below the Surface. The instrumental was released on SoundCloud on the 1st of July 2025, but the full version is nowhere to be found. By the looks of it, Copy My Mind was another name for Secret Below the Surface, but we don't actually know for sure. Nonetheless, the full version of Secret Below the Surface is partially lost. Zazzy Flame. The only thing known about Zazzy Flame is that they made a rap song called FNaF Shit, which was released on the 18th of November 2019. The song has since been deleted, but 60 seconds of the song has been archived after being used in a TikTok video. Said TikTok video has been deleted, but Mysterica saved the audio. The full song is still unavailable. Misty Sparkles. Misty Sparkles is a YouTuber known for her video essays, most notably the ones on Deltarune. She typically doesn't make music, but she did make one song, a FNaF song in fact. That being a UCN song called Robot Hell, released sometime in 2019. The song was deleted and no re-uploads have resurfaced. However though, 9 seconds of the song as well as its music video was used in the credits of her Ultimate FNaF Timeline Breakdown video.
You'll suffer till the end of time, enduring tortures, most of which trapped forever here in Robot Hell.
At some point she deleted the video as she wasn't happy with it, meaning that the song was once completely lost. She later re-uploaded the video on the 22nd of June 2022. Only 9 seconds of the song can be listened to today, with the full version remaining lost. Rumi. I don't think I need to explain who Rumi is, he's one of the biggest music channels on the internet. One thing that doesn't come to mind when you think of Rumi though is FNaF. His content mostly consists of challenges and music reviews. Even though he has made many original songs, he isn't really associated with FNaF. He did make one FNaF song, that being 5 Nights Only, released on the 5th of May 2015. The song is generally regarded as being one of the weaker popular FNaF songs. A lot of people criticize it for being a rush attempt at trend chasing. The song was never taken down though, and it's still available to watch in its original upload. The vocal stems for the song were released separately on Rumi's website along with a download to the full song. These vocal stems were used in CG5's remix of the song that was released on the 27th of January 2018. At some point, Rumi rebranded his website, which deleted the download links to a lot of his songs. 5 Nights Only as well as his vocal stems were deleted. However, unlike other artists have talked about who deleted their vocal stems for their songs, the vocal stems for 5 Nights Only have not been re-uploaded and are still lost. This is likely because the vocal stems were never released on any popular streaming service. DA Games. That's right, DA Games has lost media, a lot of it in fact. DA Games frequently live streams his music production. Given how big DA Games is, it's no surprise that viewers will record parts of his streams and release them later. Therefore, older version of DA Games songs can be heard. And some later got uploaded onto the internet after they realized that they recorded something that's not publicly available. One of those songs is none other than Break My Mind. Compared to his other songs, this one is fairly minor. Originally during the chorus, the iconic break, break, break my mind part was actually slightly different. This part was found on the 1st of July 2021 by Random Crap. There also might have been a lost music video for Break My Mind that never got released. Originally, Break My Mind was supposed to release on the 1st of August 2015. However, it was teased at the end of the Onyx Colony song, which was released on the 22nd of July 2015, which said that a FNaF 4 song would be releasing the following day. However though, FNaF 4 unexpectedly released that day, which led to the song being delayed by 3 days. The music video shows jump scares that weren't seen until the release of FNaF 4. So Break My Mind was delayed by 3 days, probably because Will wanted to play FNaF 4 himself and also to edit the music video further. So I'm pretty confident that there was an earlier music video for Break My Mind, unless the music video is going to be made the day of the song's release. There was also the first minute of an older version of I'm the Purple Guy that resurfaced on the 15th of April 2024. However, the song quality is not very good, but at least we still have it.
Don't you step on too long at my curse. It happened too fast. What happened in the past? It's something I would constantly rehearse. All the times I'm wild. Don't feel time in mind will become your curse. Away from the mouth of the street and the blood of a fountain is sending me down.
Another thing that was leaked from his stream were the vocal stems for Left Behind that was used in the song.
You won't be leaving those doors, you'll only live with us inside the darkness as we tear you up inside. I was left behind.
There have been many uploads of the vocal stems of Left Behind, however they are unofficial compressed versions. There were also multiple beta versions of Unfixable, which sounded very different to the full version.
We're not your friends, so long as we're not there to help you out, lots are now unfixable. We are the guilty, trembled inside. We're left on when we know nothing is now invincible.
Also, for those who like to point out that Left Behind came out before Dislocation, Unfixable was finished by the time Dislocation was released. Also, It's Time to Die was released 3 days before FNaF 3 and no one ever talks about that. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. These leaks would sometimes get out of hand though, like someone actually uploaded his FNaF VR song Parasite onto YouTube before the song was even released. There are also many lost instrumentals for DA Games released FNaF songs. This at one point included the instrumental for I'm the Purple Guy, released on the 21st of March 2015. The Bandcamp release came for an instrumental for the song, however the instrumental was removed on an unknown date for unknown reasons. The instrumental that people used for covers was actually the remix instrumental by Say Maxwell. There was an upload of the instrumental by Brent Blanchard on the 17th of July 2015, but that went well under the radar and this version was slightly pitched up from the original. The instrumental was found on the 12th of August 2022 by Pastel Floofy. A lot of people were surprised that the instrumental used in the song was actually released, as many didn't realise that the same Maxwell version of I'm the Purple Guy doesn't have the same instrumental as the original. There are more instrumentals for his songs that are still lost though. He planned on releasing the instrumental for I Will Not Be Moved as part of his album Controlled, which was being made in 2016. However, the album got silently cancelled. In 2021, DA Games' hard drive got corrupted. This means that all unreleased content he had before then is forever lost, unless someone else still has them. Faint Turnip. We know nothing about Faint Turnip other than the fact that they made at least 5 FNaF songs, all of which were lost for an unknown amount of time. Their channel has no avatar anymore and their name is now Self-J. So it looks like they've completely abandoned their channel and removed their name. However, it has been speculated that their channel may have been hacked either before or after Faint Turnip left the internet. Their songs consisted of instrumental without vocals. One was a Dislocation song called Underground, released on the 3rd of May 2017. Another is Shadow Trackers, which was released on the 17th of June 2017. And there's Show No Mercy, released on the 7th of September 2017. These songs have been found. One song might have been found, but we don't know for sure. One song is called Puppet in a Box, released on the 16th of December 2016. The upload states that it's an instrumental, but we don't know if they meant it's the instrumental version or that the song is just an instrumental. And lastly we have Fun Time With Me, released on the 8th of January 2017. This too says that it's an instrumental, but it also says that it features cat foxes. However, no vocals are present, meaning that it most likely did have vocals, but said version is now lost. Waffle Films Music. Waffle Films Music is a former musician who made songs about the Fazbear Fright novels. This is yet another musician who deleted everything from their channel. Most of his FNaF songs have been found by Frenzy. One was Lonely Freddy, released on the 9th of August 2021. Another was Out of Stock, released on the 4th of December 2021. And then there's Fetch, released on the 16th of October 2022. The music video for this song is still lost. Waffle Films also made a remix of Count the Ways by Dorco. The instrumental has been found, but the full version is still lost. Waffle Films Music has expressed interest in his deleted videos being found, but he does not appear to have any himself. Griffinilla. Griffin Lewis, also known as Griffinilla, is a popular musician known for his songs about video games. He made some very popular FNaF songs such as Stay Calm and Below the Surface. He also made the popular FNaF song They'll Find You, which featured vocals from Chaotic K9. It was released on the 23rd of March 2015. The song is mostly an instrumental, with there only being 3 verses including its chorus. However, though the instrumental without vocals is nowhere to be heard. There are no records of the instrumental or vocal stems being released separately. However, the song's vocals were used in Dan Klein's FNaF Mega Mashup. When asked about where he got the vocals from, he said that he isolated them using a technique that involved having possession of the instrumental without vocals. So it seems that Griffinella did release the instrumental somewhere but took it down. Interestingly, Dan Klein actually still has the instrumental he used for the mashup, but he has decided to not release it as he does not want to commit piracy. Dustin Foltz. Dustin Foltz, also known as Sparky66 Volts, is a YouTuber who mostly makes gaming and music videos, mostly on My Singing Monsters. They used to make FNaF songs before rebranding their channel in 2021. They made at least 10 FNaF songs and they were all deleted, but have since been archived by Wyoming. One was a Springtrap song called The Killer.
I am the super villain. I'm the one who's done the killing.
A UCN song called Tattered Wire.
Our tattered wires, many fires. Nothing can hurt us, they will burn us.
A FNaF 4 song called The Monsters We Hate.
We've become the monsters that we so badly hate.
A Peter Sim song called Connection.
You can always run away, but we will follow right behind.
And a Dislocation song called Trust My Instructions.
When you crawl around, the door right here's the sound. Foxy's in the dark, he follows light around.
All of these were released sometime in 2019. There was also a FNaF AR song called Your Special Delivery, released on the 16th of January 2020.
To keep you company, I hope you're ready for your special delivery.
A FNaF 2 song called The Same, released on the 22nd of February 2020.
You're gonna look beautiful, just like me without a soul. Keep an eye out, you're on the brink of death.
A Help Wanted song called Where Is It Now, released on the 29th of May 2020.
There's something more out the door, causing the software gore. It's watching me now.
A Dislocation song called Torture Doll, released on the 1st of August 2020.
Can come out, there's no reason to be afraid. With me by your side, we can ensure that you'll be safe.
And a Springtrap song called Hateful Heart Remastered, released on the 26th of January 2022. Interestingly, there is no original version of Hateful Heart on their archived account on Filmart. But considering how it was called Hateful Heart Remastered, that implies that there was an original version. This original version is now lost. Dustin also made a cover of Never Be Alone by Shadro, released on the 16th of January 2020. However, this cover is now lost. Fen Buyers. Very little is known about Fen Buyers because most of their content is lost. They also went by the name Gemtem. They mostly uploaded gameplay videos from 2016 until 2021. It seems like they were also working on a FNaF fan game called The Return to Freddy's End of the Road during 2020. I couldn't find any further information on this game, so it probably got cancelled. They also made 2 FNaF songs. One was a Dislocation song called Deep Down Underground, which is an instrumental song. It was released on the 22nd of December 2018. The song was found by Wyoming in 2020. The other song they made is a Return to Freddy's 5 song called Welcome to Hell, released on the 25th December 2018. This song remains lost. Eamon King 1999. Eamon King 1999, formerly known as Prince Gas, is a YouTuber who makes Friday Night Funkin' videos. They used to make music and a few FNaF songs. One was a remix of I'm the Purple Guy. They also made 2 original songs, one simply called FNaF AR song, released on the 5th of November 2019. Shortly after the song's release, his YouTube channel was terminated due to copyright issues. They later made a new channel in 2022 which got taken down. However, their 3rd channel is still up. The 2 aforementioned songs have been found, with the I'm the Purple Guy remix being uploaded by Eamon himself. However, there is one FNaF song that they made that is still lost, that being Eye to Eye. Even its SoundCloud page has been taken down. Nothing is known about this song, including its release date. AJ23. AJ23 is a musician who used to make FNaF songs, but now makes original music. Sometime in 2025, he deleted all of his FNaF songs as a means of starting fresh. He made a total of 8 FNaF songs, almost all of them were found by Caden, the animator of his music videos. One was a FNaF 1 song called Final Hours, released on the 20th of July 2023. Another was a Bonnie song called No Audience, released on the 22nd of July 2023. Another was a FNaF 3 song called Problematic, released on the 23rd of July 2023. Another was a Security Breach Ruin song called Reality, released on the 17th of September 2023. Another was a Spring Bonnie song called Dinner Time, released on the 4th of December 2023. Another was a Foxy song called Strain, released on the 13th of January 2024. And a FNaF 1 song called Haunted Hotline, released on the 4th of May 2024. However, one of their songs is still lost, that being I Can't Take This, released on the 12th of August 2023. All that survives is its thumbnail. AJ23 has been made aware of the search for his deleted songs and has confirmed that he does not have I Can't Take This. With the song only being lost for about a year though, it does have a chance of getting found. Hannon Hawks. Hannon Hawks is a former musician who made original Nerdcore songs. They made 3 FNaF songs too in 2024, those being Getting Old and Broken Toys. They made another FNaF song called Reprogrammed to Run, released on the 25th of July 2023. The song was deleted and is now lost. Psychotic Fox. Psychotic Fox is a musician who mostly makes song covers, many of which are FNaF songs. They make some original songs too. They made 3 FNaF songs. One is a Foxy song called In the Shadows, released on the 31st of October 2022. This is the only one that has been untouched. The other is a Sister Location song called Welcome to Our Circus Show, released on the 8th of June 2018. This was deleted at an unknown date. Psychotic Fox later made a remake of the song featuring Lulu Gray Sings on the 2nd of November 2022. Given how he redid the song, it's likely that he deleted it due to him not being happy with how he recorded it originally. The song also has a music video which remains lost. He made another FNaF song called Released, which was released on the 1st of November 2022. However, the song was deleted for unknown reasons and is now lost. Psychotic Fox does have a following, so maybe someone did download it before it was deleted, but only time will tell. Brendan Lee. Brendan Lee, also known as Bren Gaming 01, is a YouTuber who makes gaming videos and music. He mostly makes covers and remixes, a lot of them are of FNaF songs. Most of his original songs are not FNaF related. He has made 3 original FNaF songs though. One was a Sister Location song called Redemption featuring cat foxes, released on the 13th of November 2016. He didn't make another FNaF song until the 7th of August 2024, with an Into the Pit song called Terrified. These songs are still available in their original form. However, there is a dead SoundCloud link to a FNaF song called Left Inside. This song is completely lost. It's unknown when it was released or why it was deleted. B-Max. B-Max is a popular musician known for his AMVs, which featured original songs. He is best known for his song Chippy Chippy Chapper, released on the 16th of January 2024, which has over 200 million views on YouTube. He made a FNaF version of the song as well. He also made multiple FNaF AMVs of his song Sugar Crash, which had Zamination videos in the background. Apparently he made a FNaF song called Yandere, released on the 28th of September 2022. However, the video was deleted and is now lost. I don't know if this actually was a FNaF song, since B-Max's FNaF AMVs had songs that didn't have anything to do with FNaF. From what I've heard, the video was FNaF related. I'm guessing the video wasn't available for very long, since it's difficult to believe that a musician so well known could have a lost video made after they became famous. Lara De Niro. Lara De Niro is a YouTuber who has 8 videos on their channel. It's just mundane YouTube videos that don't really have much consistency. Despite what it seems though, they actually made a FNaF song called Say My Name, released on the 14th of December 2020. The song was deleted and is now lost. Maybe it was a Shadow Bonnie song judging by the title, but who knows. Lolbits Gaming. There's a topic channel for a musician named Lolbit Gaming. The channel has nothing on it though. They apparently made a FNaF song called Gabriel, released on the 3rd of June 2021. The song is now lost and nothing is known about the artist. Gaku Kreisner. Gaku Kreisner is a musician who mostly makes Friday Night Funkin' remixes. He also made remixes of other FNaF songs. He used to make original songs on his now deleted channel Kreisner Beats. He made 3 FNaF songs on that channel. He deleted his channel in 2021, however he didn't delete his SoundCloud. 2 of his FNaF songs were found on SoundCloud. One was a Dislocation song called Just Try featuring Jade Myers, released on 11th of June 2020. Another was a Glitch Trap song called Do You Trust Me, released on the 13th of November 2020. On SoundCloud, these songs are referred to as instrumentals, however Gaku Kreisner's songs and remixes are all just instrumentals, so a version with vocals might not have existed. Just Try might have had vocals since it had a featured artist, but that's just down to speculation. There was one FNaF song he made called Can't Run, released in 2020. This song was not uploaded onto SoundCloud and remains lost. Dalfernius. Dalfernius is a former streamer who made Minecraft live streams on YouTube. It looks like they made other videos that have since been deleted. They made one FNaF song called 5 Frightful Nights, released on the 14th of January 2018. The song is now lost. Rjack25. Rjack25 is a FNaF fan game developer best known for the Postshift games. The second game, Postshift 2, is infamous for its difficulty and is often considered one of the hardest FNaF fan games of all time. He was also the composer for the critically acclaimed Tycoon Sons Lumberco. He makes original music as well as soundtracks. Many songs were about FNaF and Baldi's Basics. 2 of his original FNaF songs are called Welcome, released on the 16th of August 2019, and Goodbye Shadows featuring Subject Illuminati and Nonsensical Things, released on the 24th of March 2020. On the 28th of January 2021, a re-upload of Goodbye Shadows was made with a new music video. The old music video has been deleted but has since been found by Wyoming. However, there is another FNaF song that Rjack made simply called FNaF Dislocation, which is now lost. There is no information on this song at all, not even its release date. Rjack has been releasing music since 2016, and this might have been one of his oldest songs that he removed due to him not being happy with it, but this hasn't been confirmed. Possible. Possible is a YouTube channel with over 100 subscribers, though all their videos have been deleted though and are now lost. They made one FNaF song called You Brought Fear Home, released on the 16th of September 2019. By the sounds of it, it was a FNaF 4 song, but I don't know for sure since the song was completely lost. JT Frag. JT Frag is a musician who has made songs about FNaF and Bendy Ink Machine. It seemed that he quit making music in 2023, however he came back on the 20th of February 2026 with a Chainsaw Man song. It's unclear if he'll release another song though. In January 2020, he deleted some of his older songs as he was not proud of them and has improved with making music. One of those songs was a Dislocation song called Wired Shut, released in late 2016, sometime after Dislocation came out. The song was found by Wyoming shortly after it was deleted, however JT Frag requested for the re-upload to be removed, in which it was. It has since been re-uploaded again, and with it being 6 years later and JT Frag doesn't really make music anymore, he might not mind the song being up anymore. There was also a FNaF 4 song he was working on called Vengeance. An unfinished version was published on the 15th of November 2019. It seems that the song was cancelled, and with the unfinished upload being deleted, Vengeance is now completely lost. Dandelion Official. NoName32, formerly known as Dandelion Official, is a former YouTuber who made gaming videos in Polish. They also made songs about video games which were in English. They made FNaF songs that were both remixes and original. Dandelion deleted their channel at some point and their videos are all lost. Some of their songs have survived on their Topic channel. This included their FNaF songs I Refuse To, released on the 17th of March 2023, and Beware of the Hunt, released on the 30th of June 2022. The music video for these songs are still lost. There was one FNaF song they were making called This Is Your Game, which was apparently never finished, but an early version was released. Said version is now lost. Sean Crash Musicals. Sean Crash Musicals is a YouTube channel that has 2 songs. Both are parodies of Encanto songs released in 2022. They made a FNaF song called Welcome to the Back. The song has been deleted and is now lost. It might have been a parody of the Encanto song The Family Madrigal, as there is a lyric Welcome to the Family Madrigal. It would be in line with the other 2 songs on their channel, but I don't actually know if this is true. King Bakuyo Pro. King Bakuyo Pro is a nerdcore musician who has made quite a lot of FNaF songs. Almost all of them were never taken down. Their oldest surviving FNaF song was We Wanna Cry, released on the 21st of August 2022. However, they made an older song called Die in Peace, released on the 18th of March 2022. It has since been deleted and is now lost. Considering how this was their first FNaF song, it might have been taken down due to it not being of good quality. Corrupted Iris. We know nothing about Corrupted Iris. They made a FNaF song called A Legacy's End. The song is now lost and the release date is unknown. The channel was deleted at an unknown date. Funnily enough though, we do have the thumbnail. Zombie. Zombie is a gaming YouTuber who makes Let's Play videos, most of them are on FNaF fan games. There is one song on their channel which is a remix of clips from Friday Night Funkin' videos by Belize. This is also their oldest surviving video, being published on the 3rd of June 2021. Interestingly, they made a FNaF song called Nowhere to Run and Hide, released on the 4th of August 2018. The song was deleted and is now lost. Puppet. I couldn't find any information on Puppet, possibly due to how generic their name is. They apparently made 2 FNaF songs. One was Sympathetic Heart, released on the 14th of December 2023, and the other was You Can't Save Them, released on the 26th of February 2024. Both of these songs are now lost after the channel was deleted. When Snakes Sing. When Snakes Sing is a musician who makes original songs and covers. Despite not being very well known, he has worked with Chaotic Canine on a song called I Bite Back, released on the 31st of October 2022. He typically makes songs and covers that are not related to video games, however he did make a FNaF song called Turn Away, released on the 9th of December 2017. The song has since been deleted and is now lost. When Snakes Sings has been making music since 2011 and the songs and covers from that time are still up, so it's unknown why this song was taken down. Zach Boucher. Zach Boucher is a musician known for his rap songs about Nintendo games, many of which were rap battles. He is known within the FNaF community for being featured in the JT Music song Five Nights at Freddy's Rap Battle, released on the 21st of June 2015. Zach Boucher actually made his own FNaF song called Apprehension, released on the 8th of April 2015. This song was deleted at some point and is now lost. Zach Boucher deleted some of his old songs, apparently due to him not being happy with them anymore. It's still pretty damn crazy that a musician this well known could have a lost song that was made after they became famous though. Zombie Kid SFMYT. There is a FNaF song on Small called Thank You, published by Zombie Kid SFMYT sometime in 2019. The page contains the lyrics for the song, however if you try to listen to the song, there is no sound. It's unknown if the song was ever actually recorded or released. If ever was though, it is not available anymore. Jimmy the Raging Gamer. Jimmy the Raging Gamer is a prolific musician who has made over 600 songs. Most of them are instrumentals, but many do have vocals. His songs are mostly about FNaF and Paw Patrol. He's made a few songs about FNaF fan games as well, like Five Nights at Candy's and Sinister Turmoil. He's been making music since 2022, and he still makes music to this day. Despite mass producing, he has deleted many of his songs, and due to how small his following is, a lot of his songs are lost. However, after being discovered by Wyoming, he has made sure to save Jimmy's music before he deletes them. There are at least 2 FNaF songs he made that are completely lost. One is Don't Make a Sound featuring CT Tunes, released on the 30th of April 2024. The other is Welcome to Hell Bitch, released on the 25th of April 2025. The thumbnail for Welcome to Hell Bitch has actually been found. By the looks of it, it was a UCN song. Foxy TBL Rider. Foxy TBL Rider is a YouTuber who makes unofficial lyric videos of songs. A lot of them are FNaF songs. Unlike most channels like this, Foxy TBL Rider has actually made songs of their own. They made a few FNaF songs, but all of them are very obscure. Their most recent FNaF song was actually made on the 17th of April 2026 in collaboration with Blitzy. They made a FNaF song called Life of Death on the 3rd of February 2019 that was deleted for unknown reasons and is now lost. There was also a remaster of the song which is also lost. There's over 500 uploads on Foxy TBL's channel, and the oldest date back to 2016, so do wonder why these were removed. Newton TV. There is no information on Newton TV outside of the sparse information on their FNaF songs. They made a lot of FNaF songs that use a vocal pack from Music Maker Jam. They deleted their channel in around 2017 and they faded into such obscurity that it wasn't until after I started working on this video that I even found out who Newton TV was. The songs they made were thought to have been made by someone named Soulless Marauder. One of their songs was a TRTF song called Back from the Past. This song was archived by FNCP in January 2016 before it got taken down. However, there was a lost music video for the song that a lot of people saw before it got deleted. On the 8th of May 2026, the music video was found by Mysterica. In the music video, a disclaimer is made at the start that confirms that the song was made by Newton TV, and that Soulless Marauder was the one who made the music video, which was fan-made and was released on the 2nd of March 2016, after the song was released. They made another song that we actually don't know the name of. There was a re-upload of the song which had I Feel Fantastic in the background for some reason. This re-upload has since been deleted, however I saved it before it got deleted. I've linked the song in the description if you want to listen to it. Some claim that it was a remix of Back from the Past, but that was likely just because it used the same vocal pack. Others claim that it was a TRTF5 song. Another song they made was called No Escape, a FNaF 4 song that is partially lost. A 24-second snippet was used in FNCP's Top 6 Worst FNaF Songs video.
What's up? Fire's raining from the sky. The heat terrifies you and you are afraid to die.
This was speculated to have been made by Siege Rising, but the only connection they have is that Siege Rising allegedly made a song called No Escape, which is lost media. No Escape was certainly made by Newton TV, as the artists of the song apparently use the same vocal pack in a lot of their songs, which matches the description. They made a lot of other FNaF songs which are completely lost. I only know about them because people claim to have heard them. Apparently they made a Kitty Fazcat song and a Springtrap song. There were certainly people who listened to Newton TV when they were still around, so despite being so mysterious, we might be able to find more of their lost songs. LS is another YouTube channel that has no videos on their channel anymore, but apparently they were working on 2 FNaF songs but never finished them. They were released in some form, but said uploads are now lost. The songs were Lolbits Pizza World, released on the 24th of October 2020, and Obeying, released on the 12th of January 2021. New Phone Who Dis. New Phone Who Dis, also known as Toastpone, is a former musician who had a YouTube channel and a SoundCloud that had all their songs removed. They made 2 FNaF songs, Dear William, released on the 9th of August 2020, and Escape My Hell, released on the 18th of December 2021. By the sounds of it, these are UCN songs, but I don't know for sure since they're both lost. Animatronic is another artist we know nothing about. Their channel was deleted sometime in 2025 and all their videos appear to be lost. They made 2 FNaF songs, Agonizing and The Happiest Day, which were released sometime in 2024. There was a comment on a Reddit post asking about underrated FNaF songs, and the username Rygod Gaming said that The Happiest Day is really underrated. Other than that post though, there doesn't appear to be any other post in relation to Animatronic. Scarlet Official is a former musician who made instrumental songs. There's only 6 videos on her channel, but she had more music that has since been deleted. 2 of them were FNaF songs. One was Sentenced to Purgatory, released on the 30th of October 2019, and the other was Sound of Alarms, released on the 5th of September 2020. Her channel has been around since 2015, so she could have made other songs that are now lost. Both FNaF songs are lost, but the thumbnail for Sound of Alarms has been archived. Colby Breath is a musician who made remixes of other FNaF songs, mostly by Living Tombstone and JT Music. They made 4 original FNaF songs in 2022. 2 were security breach songs called System Lost and To Do Anything. They also made a FNaF Christmas song called Freddy Fazbear's Coming to House, which had 2 versions made, both are still available. All of their FNaF songs are still up, except for one though. They made a song called The Scott Cawthon Retires, released on the 7th of June 2021. The song was privated and is now lost. However though, that's not even close to the amount of lost FNaF songs Colby Breath has. On the 21st of February 2022, he made a video which was a compilation of FNaF songs that he cancelled. This video was also privated and is now lost. There was apparently more than 10 FNaF songs showed off in the video. Luckily, if this one video gets found, we'll have all the songs found, but I don't know how many people saw this video. Rav Silver DH is a former musician who made remixes of FNaF songs in 2022. They made 3 original FNaF songs, but only 1 remains up. One was Stuck Inside, not related to the Black Griffin song. In fact, this song actually came out first on the 10th of July 2022. This song did not have any vocals, so it's possible that other FNaF songs didn't either. The other songs were Funtime, released on the 1st of July 2022, and Playing Is Fun, released on the 8th of February 2022. These videos were deleted in late 2025 after Rav Silver retired from making music. This means that there could be more songs that were deleted. It's unclear why some of them were kept up. Siege Rising. Out of every musician I've talked about in this video, Siege Rising is definitely the most notorious for deleting his songs. He is best known for One Last Night, released on the 18th of April 2018. It featured Nanorama, Harder CG, and CG5, and Can't Be Tamed, released on the 10th of September 2019. A lot of his songs were uploaded onto Rooster Time's YouTube channel, which are still up. Siege went on many hiatuses from 2018 till 2021. In August 2020, Siege got involved in Twitter drama. A lot of the posts have since been deleted deleted, but from what I've heard, Siege Rising was called out for arguing with people who disliked his music, and he made alt accounts promoting his music in people's comment sections. In December 2020, Siege deleted his channel to focus on his mental health. In May 2021, he came back and apologized for his actions. In December 2021, he joined the US military and stopped making music. Many of his songs were lost, but most have been found by Wyoming and existing coal. One of his songs was a FNaF 3 song called Infected with Disaster featuring 8-Bit Paradise, released on the 13th of February 2019. Another was a FNaF VR song called Live, released on the 25th of August 2019.
We live in you, don't know what to do. We survive all for you.
There was also a Springtrap song called Wait, released on the 27th of August 2019.
Disturbed and lost, but at what cost? Evil coursing through my veins, I will never leave this place.
And Shallow, released on the 31st of March 2020.
On whose throat it can be sown, old view that must be owned, crawling right from my skin, evil that lies within, shallow into the bones, spirits can hear the groans.
These songs were never lost, but the music videos were for a while. There was also a Dislocation song called Saving Grace, released on the 26th of March 2019.
Damn sense the warm, I am your saving grace. Get inside, there's plenty of space.
This was only partially lost, as it was an animated short by Matson which used a song before it was deleted. He made another Dislocation song called Ballad of the Dan, released on the 20th of April 2019. This one actually was lost before being re-uploaded. Same goes for Silence, released on the 21st of August 2019.
Won't be the last spy. Forget the past. I am.
As well as I See Everything, released on the 7th of September 2019. It featured Delvondo and Brandy.
You are not forgiven, for you have sinned. Everything you've done.
And Five Nights at Freddy's Dislocation song, released in March 2018.
In this space we found our voice. In this place we had no choice.
Quite a lot of his songs have unknown release dates. One of them is Terror, which is a parody of Paris by the Chainsmokers.
My soul's burnt down and while we've been living in terror. Been filled with these errors for so long. Are not weak, but once were strong. Never had a place to belong.
The song came out in either 2019 or 2020 based off the animatronic model seen in the music video. There's Corrupted Hardware, which looks like one of Siege's oldest FNaF songs, but there's no clear indicators as to when it was released.
Oh my, we are rather surprised that you lasted these 5 long nights.
There was a Part of You, which looks like it was made sometime after the Dislocation trailer was released.
You will give us a spark.
However, it was definitely out by June 2018, as there was a fan-made music video for it made that month by Electric. Another song was a Springtrap song called In My Past, which probably came out in 2020 judging by when videos on the song were made, but could have been made at any date. There was also 87, which was made sometime after Dislocation came out.
Twas the night of 87. Twas the night when came our blessing. When we were freed from his hand.
And lastly, there's a FNaF AR song called Rhythm of the Dead, which was released in either 2019 or 2020. I'm not done with Siege Rising yet though, because there's more songs of his that are still lost. There is one song called No Escape, which I briefly mentioned earlier. There's a stop motion music video collab by Star Wars Dude 2710, uploaded on 29th of March 2019. It only showed 20 seconds of the song though. The description linked the song, but the video has since been deleted. However though, the song used in the video is apparently a different song called It's Your Birthday by Robbin' the Bank. It's believed that No Escape sampled the song, hence why it was used in a collab, although there is such sparse information on the song to the point where its existence is up for debate. It's also been theorized this was a remake of an older song, but like I said earlier, the only correlation is that there is another lost FNaF song called No Escape. I guess we'll only truly ever find out if the song gets found. There was also a FNaF song he made called Amends, released on the 17th of October 2020. It was a sequel to One Last Night. Unfortunately though, this song was deleted just a few days after being uploaded and is now lost. There was also a song simply titled FNaF Song. Its release date is unknown and the song is also lost. Additionally, the instrumental for Silence, which was released separately, is also lost. Delex. Delex, formerly known as Kamichu, is a former musician who made original songs mostly about video games. They deleted all their songs in late 2020 and started making remakes of DA game songs. They made 3 FNaF songs before they rebranded their channel, those being A Way Out, Help Me and Haunted Ones. It's unknown when these songs were released, but most likely between 2018 and 2020. To my knowledge, all of Delex's songs are lost, and that includes their FNaF songs. KT4. KT4 was a musician who made remixes. Only 3 remixes are on her channel and all of them had featured vocalists. That being a remix of Not Here All Night by DA Games, Below the Surface by Griffinilla, and Epoch by Living Tombstone, which featured vocals from Cryfuse. She did make original songs, however they were deleted and are now lost. Only one of them has a known release date, that being 5 Innocent Lives, released on the 18th of November 2023. The other 2 are Hallucinations and Trapped in a Make-Believe featuring Glitch Car Cat. Nico. Nico is a musician who makes remixes and original instrumentals. She made a lot of FNaF songs, most of which were original but none had vocals. There's 3 FNaF songs she made that are now lost. Five Nights in the Dark, released on the 19th of April 2018, Hide in the Dark, released on the 11th of April 2018, and Exotic Photos Remix, released on the 2nd of September 2017. It's unknown why these songs were removed, since she has a lot of songs that came out before that are still up. Most of her FNaF songs don't even have 100 views though, so I don't know if these will ever get found. Cat Foxes. I've mentioned Cat Foxes a lot in this video already, as they were featured artists in many FNaF songs. However, they also made a lot of FNaF songs themselves, although they deleted everything from their YouTube channel and SoundCloud in 2018 or 2019. It's possible the Cat Foxes might have asked other artists they were featured in to remove the songs that they were part of, as Green Monkey and Astildes only deleted FNaF songs featured vocals from Cat Foxes, but it's unknown if that's actually true. Cat Foxes was infamous for making really bad FNaF songs, and some songs were quickly archived after their songs were deleted. One that was lost though is a Sister Location song called Last Chance, which featured vocals from Dark Reindeer. It was released on the 9th of July 2016. It has since been found though. They also made another Sister Location song before the game came out called New Generation, released on the 17th of June 2016. However, this song is mostly lost. There is a 20-second snippet of the song that was used in a FNaF character's theme song video by Lightblade Absol, being used for Lolbit song. They made 3 other FNaF songs which are completely lost. One was yet another Sis Location song called Sis Sinister, which featured a Dark Reindeer and Flagorous. It was released on the 29th of June 2016. The other 2 were Next Survival and Behind the Horrors, which featured Fake Turnip. We know nothing about these songs other than the fact that they were released on SoundCloud. It's certainly possible for these songs to get found, since a lot of Cat Fox's songs have been found. M Major. M Major, also known as Maximum Melodies, is a former musician. They only have 6 subscribers and 6 videos. All the videos are original songs which are all just instrumentals. They are completely unrelated to video games or any other nerdcore media. There were 3 FNaF songs that M Major made which were deleted and are now lost, which does lead to speculation about if they made any other songs. The FNaF songs they made were Ding Dong, I Always Come Back and I Will Not. It's unknown when these songs were released. Their entire channel doesn't even have 100 total views, so it's very unlikely that any of these songs will ever get found. Perforyax. Perforyax is a musician who makes instrumentals and remixes of FNaF songs. They used to have another channel where they posted original songs. Everything from the channel is completely lost and we don't know when these songs were released. These songs include Make You Play, No Escape, No Hope and The Crying Child. I'm guessing these are instrumentals given the usual quality of Perforyax's songs. Their new channel is Perforyax 2.0, which was created on 12th of January 2026. The Dark Reindeer. I've talked about the Dark Reindeer a couple times already since they were featured in quite a few FNaF songs. They also made 4 FNaF songs themselves. Their channel was deleted, but unlike Cat Fox's, all of their songs are lost. One was Scars, released on the 24th of June 2016, Aftershock featuring Cat Fox's released on the 18th of July 2016, Remember Me released on the 16th of December 2017, and Engagements featuring Cat Fox's and Green Monkey. Its release date is unknown, but it's a FNaF VR song that is believed to have came out before the game. The thumbnail has been archived. We do have a rough idea on what some of these songs sounded like, since there are songs that the Dark Reindeer was featured in which are still up. Azriel Music. Azriel Music, formerly known as LKO Games, is a former musician who made songs about video games. He made many Bendy Ink Machine songs. In 2020, he abandoned his YouTube channel and privated many of his songs. This included the 5 FNaF songs he made. Only one of them has actually been found, that being a Peter Sim song called Can't Turn Back Now featuring JT Frag. It was released on the 12th of April 2018. The other 4 FNaF songs are completely lost. This includes I Can't Take It Anymore, released on the 25th of August 2017, The Last Bite, released on the 23rd of February 2018, FNaF Custom Night Song released on the 30th of June 2018, and The Final Nights released on the 2nd of July 2018. Azriel Music did have his fans, so these songs do have a chance of getting found. Zachary Briner. Zachary Briner, also known as Super FNaF and Michael Jackson Kids, is a former YouTuber who made plush videos and song covers mostly of Michael Jackson's songs. He also made a lot of semi-original FNaF songs and covers from 2016 till 2021. The instrumentals were reused, but the lyrics were original. He made a lot of these songs on another channel, however said channel was deleted at an unknown date for unknown reasons. He made a lot of FNaF songs on that channel. While the songs have been deleted, there is a topic channel for Zachary Briner which has archived most of his songs. However, the music video for the vast majority of his songs are lost. There is 4 FNaF songs he made that are still lost, those being Gonna Be Me, No Telling, No Way and Not a Chance. Nothing is known about these songs, but considering how pretty much everyone who knew of him when he was active just knew him for 2 videos where he called cursed phone numbers, it's unlikely that any of his lost songs or music videos will ever resurface. Twisted Tunes. Twisted Tunes is another musician whose channel has been deleted and all their songs are now lost. However, they deleted their channel very recently, as one of their songs, Part of Me, was released on the 23rd of August 2025, and a remix was made on the 27th of January 2026. The thumbnails for all their songs have been found though. Other songs they made were Payback, released on the 11th of April 2025, and Just Wanna Play, released on the 8th of August 2025. I would say that these songs have a high chance of getting found since they've only been lost for a few months, but I have no idea how many people heard them before they were deleted. Lifeforks. Lifeforks is a musician who makes remixes and original songs, most of them are nerdcore. They have made over 1,000 songs since 2017. They made a lot of FNaF songs, however it does seem that they delete songs occasionally as 4 of their FNaF songs are lost. 3 of them are Dead Fix Machine, My Old Amazing Show and Players Animatronic. It's unknown when they were released. One other song was Discontrolled Hunted, which apparently never got finished, which explains why it got deleted. Glitch Carl Cat. Glitch Carl Cat is a nerdcore musician who makes songs about video games and web series. He's made a lot of FNaF songs, both original and covers. Most of his songs are still up, but he is known to delete songs occasionally, probably because he's not happy with them. One was an a cappella FNaF 4 song called Drowning in Fear, released on the 21st of May 2023. It was found by Wyoming.
I feel that my death is near, cause now all I see is a nightmare, and I'm drowning in fear.
The song had a music video which is still lost. However though, there is 5 FNaF songs by Glitch Carl Cats that are still lost. Awoken released on the 25th of January 2022, Do Your Best released on the 6th of February 2022, Death Race released on the 25th of February 2022, DJ's Tune released on the 1st of March 2022, and Unwanted featuring Quinn Music 1987 released on the 20th of July 2024. Nothing is known about these songs, but judging by their titles, they were probably security breach songs. Endor the Fox. Endor the Fox is a musician who makes original nerdcore songs and covers, mostly about FNaF. They don't really make music much anymore and mainly make Dandy's World videos. They did make one song recently on the 4th of April 2026, which is a completely original song called Chaotic. Endor the Fox used to use stock instrumentals for their songs. It is believed that they received copyright strikes which led to them going in a different direction. This would also explain why 5 of their FNaF songs were deleted. It hasn't been confirmed if this actually is a case though. What has been confirmed though is that these songs were taken down and are now lost. This included To Be Beautiful featuring Peaceful and Scrap Rats released on the 21st of August 2020, The Ringmaster released on the 4th of October 2020, Clown Goodbyes and Magician Eyes both released on the 18th of October 2020, and Glitchy Reality featuring Peaceful and Scrap Rat released on the 26th of October 2020. Most of Endor the Fox's FNaF songs are actually still available, but these songs might be lost forever. 7 Cookies. 7 Cookies is a musician who makes joke songs. Only 5 of their videos remain up, while there's at least 7 of them that are lost. All 7 of them are FNaF songs. From what I've heard, the songs were very bad like the rest of their songs. Their lost FNaF songs include Wake Up, released on the 29th of April 2023, Unclits, released on the 21st of April 2023, The Nightmare Elevator, released on the 17th of March 2023, Nightmare, released on the 8th of April 2023, Give Life, released on the 23rd of October 2023, Five Nights at Freddy's, released on the 10th of March 2023, and Edwin's Music, released on the 18th of June 2025. I would think that these were deleted because 7 Cookies is embarrassed by them, but they kept a few of their songs up, so I don't really know why. JR Serpent. Jack Maloney, also known as JR Serpent, is a musician who makes original instrumental songs. His songs typically have nothing to do with video games. Although he did make 6 FNaF songs which were deleted from all the streaming services they were released on and are now lost. It seems that the songs were all released on the 6th of December 2017, so by the looks of it, he made an album dedicated to FNaF. It included Freddy's Anthem, Bonnie's Anthem, Chica's Anthem, Foxy's Anthem, Golden Freddy's Anthem, and Last Night. It's possible that these songs were deleted because they were about FNaF, which was unusual for a JR Serpent song. However, I don't know if this statement is even true. He might have made more nerdcore songs which have been deleted and are now lost. Pixel Spider. Pixel Spider is a musician who used to make covers, many of which were covers of DA game songs. He now mostly makes original nerdcore songs, quite a few are FNaF songs. He's been releasing music since 2015, although all of his songs from before 2018 have been deleted, most likely because his older songs were very low quality compared to his newer work.
There's no hole. This time I light the fence you roam now. Shock us, charm us, tame us to your death. Follow the sounds of everything feels so loud. I'm nothing but follow it dead. I'll write this face finale.
2 of his older FNaF songs have been found by Wyoming, both as his location songs. One is Don't Stop Running, released on the 15th of November 2016.
You try, you'll die. You try to leave, you'll die. You try to yell, you'll die. That's only if you don't stop running.
And the other is We'll Find a Way, released on the 20th of January 2018. This is quite insignificant though, as he made over 10 FNaF songs during that period. One is It's Sister Location, released in August 2016. There was a remaster of the song which is also lost. Nightmares, released on the 6th of September 2016. Out of Your Misery, featuring Archangel Gaming, released on the 18th of October 2016. The instrumental has been found for the song though. You Can't, released on the 1st of March 2017, We're Alive featuring Jose Covers, released on the 29th of September 2018, Security featuring Gazbear, Jose Covers, and Tiger Girl, released on the 24th of November 2018, and Frightful Invites featuring Dorito 12 and Mini Mangle 11, released on the 16th of May 2019. This leaves us with 7 completely lost songs from Pixel Spider. He once stated in a Q&A that he doesn't have these songs anymore as he accidentally deleted them instead of pirating them. Poltergeist. Poltergeist is a nerdcore musician who's made a lot of FNaF songs. She also appears to have a lot of lost media on her. She's been making music since 2023, however none of her songs from that year as well as 2024 are still available, probably because they're low quality compared to her newer work. There were 8 FNaF songs she made that are now lost. Broken featuring Holly Marie released on the 3rd of August 2023, Day and Night released on the 26th of June 2023, 5 Nights featuring Blackout and Lavari. And no, before you comment, I'm not talking about that Blackout. This Blackout is spelled differently. It was released on the 8th of April 2023. The thumbnails for these songs have been archived. The same can't be said about her other lost FNaF songs though. Help Wanted featuring The Illusion released on the 27th of December 2023, Keep On Running released on the 14th of August 2023, Pull the Strings released on the 15th of December 2023, You Might Just Die released on the 20th of August 2023, and Welcome to My Show, which we don't know the release date of, but it probably came out in 2023. It does look like some of these lost songs might have actually been some of her most well-known songs, which isn't really saying much, but she has over 1,000 subscribers, but only 4 of her songs have over 1,000 views. Although she does have over 200 videos on her channel, and that's if you don't include the deleted ones. Genius Lyrics. Genius Lyrics is a popular website that tells you the lyrics of a song. There are a lot of supposedly lost FNaF songs that are on Genius Lyrics. The lyrics for the songs are available, but upon doing research, there is no information on the songs and oftentimes the artist. This does mean that these songs may have only been written and never produced or released, but we don't know for sure. Some examples of this include Springlocks, who made 7 FNaF songs. One of them can't be verified as a FNaF song though because it could be about something else. Jack in a Box, Like a Bear Trap, Make Me Go Crazy, Need to Breathe, Take It and Burn It, and The New Dude. These songs were written in 2016. Another one is Cappuccino Fame, Don't Steal My Name. That is an awesome name by the way. Their songs include 1000 Years or More, 5 Nights in My Demise, Forgiveness, and Revenge. These songs were written in 2018. All the songs by Cappuccino Fame featured an artist named Tiger of the Jungle AJ. They also made a lot of FNaF songs themselves. On Genius Lyrics that is though, we don't actually know if any of their songs got released either. They made 9 of them in fact. This includes Bonnie, Broken, Dance Like a Prisoner, Lolbit, Original, Peasants to Darkness, Unforgivable, Watch, and Why Are You Running? We'll only truly know these songs were actually made if we get more information on them. Chainsmoker 808. Chainsmoker 808, formerly known as Tolkien AMV, is a former stop-motion animator who makes animated FNaF music videos for FNaF songs and non-FNaF songs. They made 9 FNaF songs in 2020, which are believed to have had animated music videos accompanying them. However though, these songs were deleted and all of them are now lost. This is likely due to Chainsmoker having a very small following when these songs were released and presumably deleted. Their songs were Beat Riser released on the 8th of June 2020, Bloodstain released on the 9th of August 2020, In the Flesh featuring Bread released on the 20th of December 2020, Jazz Animatronics released on the 8th of November 2020, Psychological released on the 2nd of July 2020, Power Up released on the 10th of May 2020, VHS Horror released on the 8th of May 2020, and I'll Carve You Like a Pumpkin featuring Waffle Films Music released on the 14th of November 2020. The thumbnail for this song has been found. Despite there being a lot of videos on Chainsmoker's channel, we have no idea what these songs sounded like. Hops the Great. Hops the Great is a musician who mostly makes FNaF songs, but also songs about other media such as Has Been Hotel and Indigo Park. There's only 7 songs on her channel, however she had an older channel where she made a lot more songs. There is a whopping 13 FNaF songs she made on that channel which are all completely lost. This includes Creation Found featuring Glitch Carl Cat released on the 27th of January 2023, Falling Into Action featuring Ashby72 released on the 20th of March 2022, False Fiction released on the 24th of November 2022, In the Dark released on the 25th of September 2021, My Monster released on the 10th of February 2022, Never the Same released on the 20th of August 2021, Scattered Parts released on the 6th of April 2022, Step On Up released on the 3rd of May 2023, and Stop This Time released on the 14th of August 2021. The other FNaF songs she made we do not know the release date of, those being Electronic Maze, Even After, and Never Farewell. It's likely that not a lot of people heard these songs before they got deleted given how little information we have on them. Peacefold. There is very little information on Peacefold. They used to go by Particular Tunes. They made quite a lot of FNaF songs before deleting their channel. They encouraged viewers to make edits of their songs, with the song Here's a Scoop being advertised as a contest. Said song was a Sister Location song released on the 24th of April 2020. Another song they made was a FNaF 4 song called Endless, released on the 27th of July 2020. A Ballora song called Twirling in Pain, released on the 2nd of August 2020.
Wait for me to arrive.
Wanted song called The System, released on the 11th of August 2020. All were found by Wyoming. It was later discovered by Mysterica that one of their songs, After Party, as this location song, was still available on a SoundCloud account by Peacefold that's still up. The song was released on the 30th of July 2020. The music video is still lost. One of his songs was this location song called Funtime, released on the 10th of September 2020. This song has not been re-uploaded, however there is a reaction video by Capstone that is still up, so you can still listen to the song but not without someone commenting over it. However though, we should be thankful that we can even listen to any of his songs at all, because Peacefold made over 20 FNaF songs and only 5 of them have been found. Some of the songs appear to have been cancelled since only a teaser was posted for them. This included the following: Animatronics featuring Apocalyptic teased on the 2nd of January 2022, Fetch Song teased on the 24th of October 2021, Glitch in the System teased on the 22nd of March 2021, Party On teased on the 12th of November 2020, and Underground Fun teased on the 22nd of August 2021. The lost songs that were released are Glitch to Obey released on the 23rd of July 2020, Glitch released on the 24th of July 2021, In This Hellhole released on the 4th of May 2020, Left Out featuring Spirit Flame released on the 26th of August 2020, Let the Night Begin released on the 19th of August 2020, Nightmares released on the 19th of February 2020, No Doors released on the 3rd of May 2020, Pain and Gears released on the 10th of February 2021, and Showtime released on the 16th of March 2020. There was also a female version of Twirling in Pain which featured vocals from Psycho Lover released on the 3rd of March 2022. This version is now lost. So that marks the end of another monster of a video. Once again, I'd like to give a huge thanks to everyone who made a list of lost FNaF songs, as this video would not be possible if it weren't for them. I'd also like to promote 2 channels, FNaF Music Archive ran by Mysterica and Fenica Reuploads ran by Kara. These channels re-upload formerly lost FNaF songs, including the majority of found songs I talked about in this video. By the time you're watching this video, some of the lost songs I talked about might have actually been found. So if you subscribe to these channels with notifications on, you might get notified next time a lost FNaF song gets found. This video is almost 2 hours long and I haven't seen one video that's even remotely similar to this, which just goes to show you how few people actually know about lost FNaF songs. You thought lost FNaF fan games were niche? Yeah, think again. But I hope this video has brought attention to lost FNaF songs that you've most likely never heard of, and hopefully the ones that are currently lost will one day resurface.
Stop holding back from me.
Shines your tears